This is my Spright+Yummy deck profile, and it's 51 cards, so it's kind of jank, but I think it's pretty consistent, at least for Sprites and Yummies being mixed together, and it's very interesting how you have to play it, but I'm glad to show it off. So, first, obviously, you're going to have the 3 Lollipop, the 3 Cupsy, and the 3 Cookie. These are just the essentials for any deck that you would want to use Yummy in. I don't think there would be a single deck list that would work without all 3 copies of each. Then, you're going to have 2 Mignon. This is mostly for when you're summoning your level 2s and your level 2 tuner Yummy monsters from your extra deck. You will use this card the second time during your 3rd turn by placing it again with Snatchy, and this one will go to your graveyard, which you can shuffle back, and then you can put both of your Synchro monsters back into your deck. That's why we're running 2. Then, you're going to run 3 Obedient Schooled. It will lock you out of Sprites, but if you're using Obedient Schooled, then you're already going to be able to go full Yummy combo and obliterate your opponent. Then, 1 Yummy Surprise, just an easy add off of Cupsy and can extend your combo some more. Then, 3 Engage, 1 Hornet Drones, pretty obvious, every Yummy deck uses that, it's an easy starter. Then you're going to want to run 3 Spright Blue, just because it's the best Sprite starter. You're just going to add another monster, and usually you'll be adding your 1 of 2 Spright Jet copies to your hand, because Spright Jet will get you Spright Starter, which will extend your combo even more. Then you're going to want 1 Carrot, 1 Red, both for negating your opponent by returning stuff back up to your hand. I personally run 1 Pixie as well, just because it's another special summon that you can use on your turn if you need to get more level 2s out. Then Spright Starter, as mentioned before, 2 copies of it, just because on your opponent's turn you can put a red or a carrot on your field, so you won't even be locked out of your Yummy stuff. So you do your whole Yummy combo on your opponent's turn, then you play Spright Starter, so you can get carrot and then return the stuff that you don't need anymore. Then you're going to want 2 Nimble Angler to send off of, what's his name? Sprint. Just, it gets you 2 of the next card, which is 2 Nimble Beaver. You can normal summon it and then just get another one, or use Nimble Angler and get both of them at the same time. Then you're going to want 3 Swap Frog for the obvious combo of Mirror Mage of the Ice Barrier and Freezing Chains of the Ice Barrier. Just an easy Totally Awesome right there. And Totally Awesome, we all know, is very overpowered. Then, your hand traps and whatnot, you're going to want 3 Ash and 2 Droll. You don't need hand traps. It'll make the deck more consistent, or you could more hand trap heavy and reduce your cards, or play different hand traps for me, it doesn't really matter. 2 Effect Veiler, 1 Nib, 2 Lava Golem. Those are, the Nib and Lava Golem are to take away all your opponent's monsters, and then the Effect Veilers are obviously to negate. 1 Imperm, 1 Cross Out, and 1 Called By. I'm playing a variety of cards just so you can cross out the other hand traps that your opponents are using. So you have Cross Out, so you can take away all the hand traps that you have in your deck to mess up the hand traps your opponent has in your deck, so you have a variety. Then you're going to obviously want to play 3 Yummy Snatchy, just because it's one of the best cards. It's probably the best card in Yummy. It's a very easy just field spell, obviously, so we can shuffle back the Synchros, and then also you get to do all your Yummy shenanigans on your opponent's turn. I've played 2 Lollipop, just because sometimes it'll be negated when I'm putting the field spell back, and this lets me bring back them anyways, even though their effects are negated. Then 1 Cupsy, 1 Cookie, for obvious reasons, you just get an add and then a face down. 1 Totally Awesome, you gotta have it. 1 Gigantic Sprite. So usually what you'll do is you'll do your Totally Awesome combo, and then you'll play Spright Blue by special summoning it. That adds Jet, you special Jet, that adds Starter, and then those 2 cards can go into Gigantic Sprite, special another card, and then play Starter, which lets you go into Sprint, which lets you summon 2 Nimble Beavers, which you go into SP, and then you have SP, a return from using Sprint on Gigantic Sprite, and all your Yummy combos from before that. Then, it's not very necessary, but Tantrum Toddler is kind of funny if you're running out of things to use in your extra deck, or you're using it early if you're going against a more jank deck, and you have a really hand trappy hand. You can usually just go into this, negate all their stuff, then board wipe, but it's not very essential. Then 1 Sprint, as I was talking about earlier, and the 1 SP, again, as I was talking about earlier. Then 1 Kagari for the Sky Striker combo, and then 2 Herald of Arclight, which is very easy to go into by using 1 Sprite card in one of the Synchros. Only downside is we have to get him back with the field spell, or you could just use the other one in your deck by synchroing this on your turn, and when you shuffle it back, you can bring back 2 of the other ones, and then both of those can go back, and then you can get all your, like, Cupsy, Cookie, and Snatchy back, so you can activate your effects, and then go into them again to prepare for your turn. That's really all there is to the deck. It's very confusing how you have to play it, because you have to play Spright after the Yummy, and then you can't use Starter instantly on your opponent's turn, because you want to go through all your Yummy stuff first, and then only use Starter as a last resort. But I'd still say it's a pretty fun deck, and it's a little bit more prone to hand traps than pure Yummy, but it's a lot better end board just because you can get the return to hand with Spring Gigantic, And you also just get a lot easier time of getting out things, because if you play all your yummies and then you just end on 2 heralds, then you can also go into your sprite stuff and get the other 2 things out. So if they just destroy both your heralds, you still have stuff to respond with. But relatively, that's it. Hope you have a good rest of your day, and have a good time with this at your next locals.